Is this Mrs. Barnett?
I see you were on the path to adopting. We have a little girl here. She is 7, and she has dwarfism.
And what's her name?
Natalia Grace.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into episode 7 of Good American Family, and things are getting a little bit intense. The episode starts with a flashback to when Natalia was placed in a psychiatric unit by her adoptive parents, the Barnetts. A nurse moved her to the adult wing because of her legal age status. Natalia opens up to the detective about what she went through in the psych ward, and Cynthia is clearly upset that Natalia has to relive those traumatic moments. The detective starts to question whether Natalia was given due process, especially since the Barnetts legally changed her age and name without her consent. And I thought that was very crazy because Natalia did not have a voice and she didn't even know what was going on the entire time. Now fast forward to 2014, Christine and Michael are living in Canada. Christine is thriving thanks to her book, and Michael seems content until they receive a letter. There's a motion to vacate the age determination order. The man's family wants Natalia's legal age changed back to that of a child so they can adopt her. Shockingly, the Barnetts are still listed as Natalia's legal guardians, which I thought that was crazy. I thought once they moved to Canada, I thought they would kind of let some things go, and that was including not being her legal guardians anymore. Plus, you know, the whole disability check thing that kind of pissed me off a little bit about that. So Michael responded to the court, insisting that Natalia is not a minor and hasn't been abandoned. This legal tug of war goes on for 3 years until the man finally requested a hearing to adopt Natalia. Michael is all for it. He sees it as a way to finally be done with the situation, but Christine is worried they will get sued for abandonment once Natalia is re-aged. Christine, of course, sends Michael to court alone, and their relationship seems beyond strained at this point. Michael meets with a lawyer who questions the evidence about Natalia's age. Michael then sees photos of Christine that weren't meant for him and confronts her, and I wasn't surprised about that at all. I've kind of suspect that Christine was kind of cheating on Michael, and she doesn't even deny it. And Coley tells him he's nothing without her, which that was kind of messed up. But honestly, I don't feel bad for Michael whatsoever. I feel like Christine used Michael all along, and also I believe that the entire time regarding their marriage was a pity relationship. Christine felt bad for Michael regarding what he was about to do. I believe it was in episode 2 when they did the flashback. I just feel like Christine never loved Michael, and Christine felt bad for him, so that's why she proposed or whatnot, but I don't feel bad for him. Meanwhile, Natalia is preparing her statement for court, and Cynthia predicts that the Barnetts won't even show up. At the hearing, a doctor testified for the Barnetts, claiming that Natalia was committed in the psych ward in 2012 and had irregular menstrual cycles, basically trying to prove she was an adult. But Cynthia points out that even by 2017, Natalia still hasn't started her period. So the doctor clearly lied. Then Michael shows up in court and again insists Natalia is an adult. The judge sides with the Barnetts and dismissed the case. I think that judge was completely unfair. I didn't like what he did when it became Natalia had to speak up on behalf of herself, and then he didn't show any empathy or consider the updated medical evidence about Natalia being a child. All these doctors came forward in the physical evidence that Natalia was a kid and not an adult. Only one doctor claimed that Natalia was an adult because of the Barnetts. And so I just feel like the judge was wrong on that situation. Finally, in 2019, the detectives reopened the case and he confronts the doctor who had re-aged Natalia in the first place and discovered it was all a lie. And when the detective met with Michael, Michael admits Christine abused Natalia because of her supposed age. That's why I said earlier, I do not feel bad about Michael whatsoever, because one, you allowed this situation to happen in the beginning and you didn't do nothing about it. And there was no reason why you sat there and while Christina, as you said, that she closed hand punched her over and over again, trying to make Natalia say that she was 22 years old. But what Michael doesn't realize is that he's also liable, and he stood by and let it happen. And once again, Christine manipulates him just like always. That's why I just feel like Michael is very spineless. But when it comes to something that's sensitive like this regarding Christine abusing Natalia, he should have stopped it right then and there, and he should have said something about it. Like always, I cannot stand those two whatsoever. I cannot stand Christine or Michael. Episode 7 was packed with details, and it was heartbreaking to see what Natalia went through. So we have one more episode left. Let me know in the comments what you thought of episode 7, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss my breakdown of the finale, which is going to be episode 8. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Make sure you like and subscribe, and until then, see you later.